Hello, this is Dr. Steele. Today I want to talk to you about vaccines, primarily vaccines that have to do with the respiratory tract. And the most famous ones are the flu and COVID-19. Now, we have more viruses that can affect your respiratory tract, but the most common ones, because they're deadly, are the ones I just mentioned. And I'm not saying the other ones are not deadly, but these ones are more deadly. And the question I get asked all the time by patients, is it really necessary to get vaccinated? Because even though I have gotten vaccinated, I still had the infection. So the answer to that is it's better to get vaccinated, because the body, even though you got infected, by being exposed to the vaccine, you create some antibodies, some immunological cells that can reduce the severity, how harsh the virus attacks your body. And remember, the virus is not really killing people. Actually, it's the host, the individual. It's how the individual's immune system responds against the virus. And what we need to do is introduce that virus or particles of the virus for the body to be exposed. And once it's exposed to the real virus, it doesn't overreact. You have heard people that die from peanut allergy or penicillin allergy. So I ask you, who killed the host, the patient? It was not necessarily the peanut or the penicillin. It was actually their immune system that overreacted. So viruses have a very peculiar way that they behave, because genetically speaking, they mutate. In medicine, or science of medicine, there's a term called genetic shift and the genetic drift. Fancy words to let you know that they're constantly mutating. But even though new mutations happen, you're still immune, not 100%, but you're still immune against those viruses for them not to create such a harsh reaction in your body. So from now on, remember, vaccines behave differently for different viruses. An example I can give you is the reason we don't have to get vaccinated for polio over and over again is because that virus rarely mutates. Or it doesn't mutate, better said. So that once you get the shot and once your body develops immunity against it, well, you don't need to do it again. And the body's always exposed in the environment to that virus. So it's constantly being revaccinated versus respiratory viruses that they tend to mutate more often. And not to say that some viruses can get the capability of mutate in the future. And that is why we're sometimes concerned about keeping track on those viruses, because even though the viruses that tend not to mutate could get the capability of mutating. Well, that's my talk for today. Remember, it's better to get vaccinated than have the condition, have the disease. Talk to you soon. Remember, the greatest